I broke up with my boyfriend of 6 years who decided that sleep was more important than bringing me to the hospital to see my mom before she passed away. For the last couple of years, my mom has been having major complications health-wise, and so we decided that we were going to have my sister stay with her, and at the time I was living with my boyfriend. One particular night, my sister had called me and told me that my mom was in the hospital, that she didn't look very good, and the doctors were telling her that she was probably not going to make it much longer. So, of course, she asked if I could go meet them at the hospital to see my mom before anything were to happen. And unfortunately, that night I had like 3 cups of wine, so I couldn't drive myself. I had to wake up my man, who was asleep at the time, to tell him if he can take me to the hospital. I told him the situation and why it was important, and all he told me was that it was going to take him a while to actually get ready. And then all of a sudden, he said that he was just too tired, so he told me to get a taxi. So then I got a taxi. I had to wait 35 fucking minutes to get a taxi. By the time that I arrived to the hospital, I only had 2 minutes with my mom, and unfortunately, she passed right after that. Of course, I blame him for being the reason why I didn't have more time with my mom, because if he would have actually taken me to the hospital instead of complaining that he had to sleep or that he had to get ready and it was going to take a while, then maybe I could have had a lot longer time with my mother. So once I got home, I broke up with him. I kicked him out of the house, and I told him that I never wanted to see him again. And he's been texting and calling me, telling me that I'm exaggerating, that I'm making it into a big deal when it really wasn't.